We back with another episode of Henny Hours. What's
Henny
good?
hours. Henny hours. Henny hours.
What's the word?
What's up? What's up?
So
You
what's the
feel
Super
me?
Bowl?
Unfortunately, my brother couldn't be here. You feel me? My other host, EG, due to family issues and shit. So, shouts out to him, man. All prayers to him and his family. But we rocking. You feel me? I'm your host, of course, Sonny, the real Sonny, aka Henny Blanco. I got my other host with me, Post City.
Post City.
You feel me? And today we got a special guest, special co-host. I'm gonna let him introduce himself because sometimes I don't know what to call this nigga. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. What's up?
Your fucking brother. Fuck you mean?
But
This
nigga,
is
what's your
Abe.
name?
This Abe.
Oh, I don't know your name. Abe,
This-
Ab,
Abe.
AB, so handsome. I don't know what to call
Yes.
you, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
what's up though?
Yo, at me at So Handsome Abe. That's it.
That's how it is, man. You been off the grid for a little while. How you been?
Man, I'm straight. I'm alive.
That's how I'm supposed to be. That's how I'm supposed to be. Po, what's up?
Nothing much.
Same old, same old.
Yeah.
How was your week?
I'm just enjoying myself, Real laid back and relaxed. I kind of OD'd trying to do too many hours at work.
Yeah,
So my body shut down.
you're a
but,
hustler. You're grinding. That's how I
it's
be sometimes.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's Super
Pussy Friday, Sunday.
Hey.
I mean, no, Super Bowl football Sunday, right? My
Yeah,
bad.
pussy, yeah.
Always got pussy on my mind.
Me too. Likewise. You feel me? What a coincidence. Nah, for real. This past week, is for me it's been okay. I mean, it's been a little rough. You feel me? I was dealing with the death of my family as well. And we was all, you feel me, even though we didn't really know Kobe Bryant, but we still feeling that shit from Kobe. So it's been a kind of little rough week, but I've been maintaining, you feel me? Every weekend, just about every weekend I see my daughter. So I spend time with her. And, got some things accomplished. But we here now. I mean, we ready to tap in, have another successful show, man. I hope everybody tuned in. Everybody keep interacting. Thank you, everybody, for shouting us out, liking the pictures, the videos, the comments, everything. Just sharing it, word of mouth, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, man. Thank you, everyone. I just want to shout out everybody that's been doing that. Shout out to my brother, Drop Top Hard, Major Clothing. Make sure y'all look into that. Shout out to Louis J. 10,000 Hours, the network. It's
10,000
Henny Hours. We here. So, we gonna get straight into it. Another show today. We got a topic, and we're gonna talk about it. And the topic right now is body count. With body counts. Now, I'm gonna ask you the question first, and then I'm gonna let you speak, and then we're gonna see from a male's perspective on body counts. So, body counts. Do you feel like body counts matter when you're dealing with someone, or when you want to deal with someone? Do you feel like they matter?
No. Because I'm not even sure who keeps count.
That's true.
I mean, are you
An
like
actual count.
I'm on the seventh piece. I'm on the eighth pussy. I mean, are you doing that?
But if a nigga came to you and said, well, if y'all having a conversation and you was like, the question happened, it pops up. So if they come to you and say, how many bodies you think you got? A nigga being realistic, he like, you feel me? Like realistic, I got 57 bodies. But would that bother you?
I just don't think I would ever. That's not important to me. I don't think I would ever speak on that. The question is, did you protect yourself? Did you have STDs? Do you have a disease where you can give it to me and I can't get rid of it?
Right.
I mean, some people asking foolish questions like a body count. I mean, Nork small. Everybody out here fucking everybody.
Right.
Shit don't work. Go on to the next one.
Right.
So I don't. Body count is not important to me.
Right. So, Abe, let me ask you, does body count matter to you? Has it ever mattered to you? If a female came to you and y'all having that conversation, you like her, just like a crush of yours, you feel me? She's like your crush. And
If she's
she
my-
came at a being with you, like, you feel me? Listen,
You my crush for a reason. I'm going to hit.
all right, but we're not talking about just hitting, though. You feel me? We talking about somebody that you really like and you really want to give more than just sex to. You feel me? You want to
okay.
dedicate your time
Oh,
to.
no, not at all.
So body
Oh,
count doesn't matter. Why is
no.
that?
It's because I wasn't there for that. That has nothing to do with me. Like, honestly. Like, even if we'd known each other, we wasn't on that type of time. So I can't be mad at you for that.
Right.
But if I was there, trust me, them bodies would all been me.
Facts.
Putting my foot down. I'm here now.
Right.
What we doing?
Okay, putting my foot down. I'm here now.
Mm.
Rep that pussy.
Yeah, that's a fact. I feel like body counts don't. Well, to me, let me speak for myself. Body counts never really mattered to me, and who you dated or before me. Because if I want you, I want you. You feel me? Like 9 times out of 10, when I want you, I know what I want you for. I want you for sex. I want to do long term. Now, don't get me wrong. Things change. You feel me? Because you get to know a person. Well, someone get to know a person and things start to change and you figure out this is not really what I wanted. But you know what? I'm going to still fuck. You feel me?
Factual.
Like, it might just turn into a lust thing. You feel me? You might think you chasing the love. You feel me? And then you get it. It might just be a lust thing. But regardless if it's lust or love with me, like, I never really did no body count. I don't give a fuck what your body is. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Now I'm taking that risk. You feel me? And that's what we do when we lay down. Regardless of how many body counts, a girl could have slept with 2 people. Within them 2 people, she could have got something from one of them.
Exactly.
You feel me? So we take that risk every time that we lay down with a person and decide to, you know what I mean? Not even just sexual. When we decide to dedicate our time and put our time in and chill with them, and, you know what I mean? Certain things like that, like we take that risk. So you know what I mean? Body count never mattered to me, but you know, a lot of females that I ran into, they worry about that type of shit when it comes to me because they already have a perception. They look at me, oh, this nigga's a whore. You feel me? They want to know shit, and I'm always I try to be honest. Like, you feel me? Like, listen, you don't want to know. Like, don't ask questions you don't really want the answers to because this shit is really could hurt.
Because
like, it really could hurt.
On the flip side to it, why would I ask a woman or care about what her body count is? Because if she actually knew mine, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
I mean, but
it depends
who
on
tells the truth?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, let's just be honest. Some people really don't tell the truth.
That's true.
So it's like you think you're gonna know her real number, and she probably don't even know her real number herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
as well as a man probably don't really know his real number himself. Like, who keeps count? I mean, really, for real. As you grow older into the man that you have become today, are you counting? Are you saying this is my 22nd?
Not at all.
Like, it's. I mean, who's really doing that?
Not at all.
I mean, that's something to really, really ask yourself and many others. Who's counting?
Not at all.
No.
I don't. You know, the thing is, it's just like, I've been honest. You feel me? I've been honest. But my honesty is like they don't believe. So it's just like they ask me, how many bodies you think you had, or how many girls you think you had sex with? Honestly, I don't know. And they really feel like this nigga bullshitting. That means he just had sex with a lot of bitches. He don't want to tell me the actual. No, I really don't know. I've been
wilding for a
while.
while.
I was wilding for a while. Like, and I started late. I started at 15 years old. I started late, you feel me? And whooping shit. I'm talking about I was whooping multiples a day. I'm talking about we doing things, baby. We doing big things, you feel me? We doing big things. Like, I'm at a young age, like I said before in one of the shows, I did a lot of shit that I really, like, people really wouldn't believe. Except for the people that was there, like, you feel me? My bros, like, I always mention them because they was there witnessing this shit. Like, I did some real wicked shit, like, you feel me? But I'm gonna keep it a big. Like, I really don't know my count. Like, I ain't never really count. I ain't never kept.
I mean, who's counting?
No, the only time we counted is when we played that game. That game was vicious.
The game was serious. Now, let me explain this game to you.
Exactly.
We had a game.
Talk to him.
So it was me, my brothers, my cousins. You feel me? I ain't saying who was in there. I ain't saying no names. So I don't want to get nobody jammed. So, you feel me? This shit was crazy.
For real, it was critical.
You know, like, we had a game. We split up into groups. You feel me? And niggas was saying how many chicks, what group knocked down the most Johns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say it because this was the past. You feel me? This was years ago. We was young and we was wilding. But it was like me and Ja versus like everybody. Niggas could not fuck with us. Me and Ja was really terrorizing shit, like on another level. Don't get me wrong, my niggas did their thing. All my niggas did their thing. But me and Ja was putting up numbers. I'm talking about Wilt Chamberlain. No gas, no exaggeration. And then we wasn't only just doing it, we was doing shit on a different type of level. Like I said, like, we had chicks with cars, own cribs, all that shit that was still, like, we was wilding.
Yeah, but you know what?
That was
what
crazy
you just
days.
said.
It's crazy.
If I would have just said what you just said, everyone would just look at me like, she's a whore, a slut, a tramp, a trick, you know. But with you, it's just like, oh, he's that nigga. You know, like, I mean, if you can fuck, why can't I fuck?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just trying to figure it out because it's like everybody has a judgment. Like, everybody's just like, oh, you know, I believe this, I believe that. And another thing, a lot of people be out here lying on their dick.
That's a fact.
And some bitches be lying on their clicks.
Yo, that's a fact.
So, you know.
I definitely got a lot of
that's why I be like, some shit you just can't believe.
Yeah.
You know, like, you really got to be there to see it or really no actual facts. That's why, like, it brings me back to last week when I said, if a person, like, if Sonny be like, yeah, I know her, she fucks such and such. Like, you out here promoting another man's dick.
Yeah.
You don't know
That's
if I
true.
really fucked him.
Yeah.
You don't know that. That's your man. He'll never lie to me. Okay. All right. Believe it.
Listen,
you know?
I don't even be
But
on
I'm
that
just
type of
saying, like,
time.
it's like, damn, like, I don't think you should speak on something if you don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas just gotta find out for themselves.
They really do.
Niggas be scared. Niggas be intimidated. You be intimidating niggas, though. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I don't intimidate
I know you
niggas.
be intimidating niggas, man. I know niggas I've been around that's been intimidated. We ain't gonna say no names, but you be intimidating niggas. I don't know why that is.
Niggas be wasting my time. If you ain't ready, say it. Period. Like, don't waste
true.
my time.
Chicks be wasting niggas' time. So like, go home.
I mean, yeah, it's always vice versa. It's
Nigga,
always
chick-
vice versa.
Chicks the
The
waste
motherfuckers
time.
be wasting your time. Like,
You feel me? Don't
and
waste
then
my
what's so
time.
corny is like, you know, you don't have real people out here, so they just can't keep it a bean and really tell you what it is. They just want to like drag you on until, you know,
Yeah.
you explode and then you're crazy because you don't fuck them up. You know what I'm saying?
He's still trying to find themselves. That's what.
Yeah, but that's what you should say.
Yeah.
It's best to be friends.
Yeah,
So we
true.
could fuck sometimes. Maybe a couple of years down the line, we could actually be boyfriends and girlfriends. I mean, whoever know. I mean, I don't want to be no boyfriend and girlfriend because I'm past that shit. But I'm saying,
But yeah, I know. What
like,
you're
you
saying.
know,
that perception, like
be
the
together,
past.
my
Yeah,
partner.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. Niggas just be wasting time.
Yeah, I get it. That's people in general. Like, people
Fe-
waste time.
Females too.
Yeah,
They
that's
do,
what I
vice
They be
versa.
playing it. They be
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
it.
people
like
waste
It's
time.
always vice versa. Anything we
Yeah.
talk about is vice versa always.
I met some Jones like, bro.
Just like you
say
meet
wanna
some
fuck,
niggas, that's a piece
don't,
of shit.
Don't try to play the good girl.
I
No,
was definitely a piece of shit.
And you
don't-
got some bitches that's a piece of shit.
That's
Okay?
absolutely.
That's a
But shout out to
fact.
myself
That's a
because I done
factory.
graduated.
But you know what's so crazy? The good niggas love them piece of shit ass bitches, man.
because they easy to manipulate.
Oh, God. You feel me?
And niggas run away from a strong bitch like myself, okay? Power to the people.
Hey, man, more
Because-
power to you.
Another
Must be
example.
Fire.
Can't manipulate them for real.
I like to get a little manipulated sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
it,
like,
that mean that man
You know
coming
what
out a different direction though.
No, it be like that. No,
Word.
it
Exactly.
be like, yo, niggas love crazy shit. Let me be your first like to admit that I was a nigga that used to love crazy shit. You feel me? Like crazy chicks that tell me crazy shit. Oh, I'ma do this to. I'm like, yeah, bitch, that shit turn me on. You don't know what the fuck you telling me right now.
Yeah.
Like I was a nigga that loved crazy Jones, but I had to grow up at some point, man.
I don't like
had,
that shit.
I had to grow up at some point because that shit
Yes,
started to get real wild. Like
Nah,
so
'cause
did
my-
her craziness make you feel important? Or just
Nah,
arouse you?
Yeah, it just turned me on. Remember Loca?
Mhm.
She did a little Spanish joint.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to really call her Loca because she was crazy, man. A little Spanish joint.
They say the Spanish Jones crazy.
Yo,
Man, I
I
had
would never. Yo, let me
Bro,
tell you
I ain't
something.
doing that no more.
Yo,
Shout out to our Spanish
shout out
ladies.
to the mommies, man. The mommies definitely different. You feel me?
Mamacita.
Yo, I had to leave them alone for good after Loca. I'm like, oh nah, she really crazy. That's how all of
Mine
homies
is
do
gonna
it.
be renamed nameless. 'cause,
Like, nah, Loca was different, man. But I used to like that type of shit though, man. I don't know what it was though. That shit used to
her name exotic.
like
Shit.
chicks used to threaten me on shit. Like hell yeah, bitch. Like don't threaten me with a good time. You bugging the fuck out.
See,
Like I'm with it.
Mine's almost killed me. I'm good. That's why I don't like crazy women. She almost ran me over with a car
Nah, I don't want that type
on
of
Heart
crazy.
and Terrace, boy.
Oh nah, see that ain't
I'm 38 days. I'm
Oh.
taking
Heart
it
and
back.
Terrace or Head and Terrace?
Heart and Terrace.
Heart and
Southwark,
Terrace.
Yeah.
and
In between Lines and Lehigh.
yeah.
And
I
so,
thought that was Head and Terrace.
Nah, that's
nah,
hard.
that's Heart and Terrace. It's a hit in Terrace though.
Yeah, it's a
but,
Heart and Terrace.
But that's off of Hawthorne.
Oh, okay.
Got you. See, I know my shit. Real Newark nigga.
Shout out to everybody that's in here. EG in here, he tapping in with us, man. EG,
What's
what
good, cuz?
Hey, G.
yeah, my God. Who else in here? Sweet Red. Shout out Sweet Red. She tap in all the time.
Hey, Sweet Red.
Sweet Red. She said, hold on. She said something about you too, bro. I think she said I love her or something like that. Let me find this. Oh, she said I love Poe. Sus, keep it a buck.
Oh, yes, Sweet Red. You got to come up here and talk with us.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah, make that happen, Poe. She love you then.
And we might could, walk out of here together.
Hey, Red.
I'm here for that. I
Hey,
want to
Red,
see
you
that.
gotta come up here, Red. She
Sweet
talking
Red.
spicy.
I'm here for
Gotta let
that.
that rip. All right. Another thing we gonna get into.
Oh,
let's-
moving right along to
yeah,
my
yeah.
topic.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Well, sometimes I sit and think, I'm going to suck this dick. Like, nah. Look, everybody was like, oh my God.
Hey, yo.
My eyes went wide.
He was like, oh my God, yeah, I'm switching my topic.
Talk about it. Here for it.
No, but I wanted to talk about the bipolarness in women. And when I say that, I talk about the multiple men that we deal with as women. They leave some type of, DNA in us. So I feel like, we actually kind of carry around all of these different men that we deal with. And then, some people be like, oh, she's crazy. She's bipolar. You really got to think about energy and auras and like that shit is real. So you sit there and you be like, damn, like eventually it's like if me and you fuck with each other heavy, they be like, damn, yo, like she fuck with you so hard, she even talk like you now. It's like, yeah, he busting all up in his pussy. Shit. I got his little babies crawling around all in my DNA and shit. Like, I'm out here like, yeah, what's up? Like saying your word that you always say. Yeah. Trying to like, walk like you, talk like you.
Definitely.
He started to talk like the boy.
Yeah. So, and that's something that is like, why? That's why, ladies. And that's why it's really important to really just like protect yourself because some people are fucking demons and you don't want that energy in you. And then you sit back and you be like, damn, why I'm depressed? This thug nigga don't show that he's depressed, but he's depressed and he done put that depressed dick in that pussy. Now you depressed as hell and you trying to figure it out and then he calling you crazy and he be at home doing the same shit you doing, crying, talking about I don't know what to do, how to get, So it's like that's something you really gotta focus on who you deal with. It's really important. A motherfucker could be fine, but I'd rather go for that ugly nigga with his shit together. That really know what the fuck he want and know that I'm a goddess, know that I'm a queen, and he gonna treat me as such. Some people just don't, they look at him like, damn, Ashley, I want to fuck her ass is fat. Like, they don't even know how to handle my ass. But you want to fuck me. You want to give me 3 pumps and you're out. That's a waste of my time, so you should pay for it.
But how do we know? It's like, that goes back to what I'm saying is about like taking risks. Because sometimes we don't actually know.
If you want to go out in 3 pumps?
No.
Oh. Here you go. I knew you were going to take that.
I'm just saying,
I done see some shit. I'm like, yo, I know I'm a wipe at that, and I actually did it. But no, it's just like you say, you'd rather go for the motherfucker that's going to treat you like a queen, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, how do we actually know how this person is going to treat us in the first beginning when we get with them?
You never know.
We never know. So
because everybody has this mask on.
I get it. That's your
You never know.
All right.
You never know. So that's why we fell in relationships because you have to take that risk. You have to take it, and a lot of people they don't want to take it, or some people deal with that piece of shit ass nigga because it's like, Jacquees, I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit. It's like, I'm going to deal with your cheating ass because I'll be damned if I go fuck with a new nigga and his cheating ass. Damn. And it's just really, sometimes it's like that. So, you have women sit back and damn, I might as well be independent. That's why you got so many women that's just strong. You can't tell them shit. They just super powerful. And it's like, damn, bitch, put your shoulders down a little bit. Let me be the man.
That's right.
Some women don't know how to do that because they dealt with so many weak men. So it's like, what? Listen to you. You can't even lead me. How could a woman listen to you if you can't lead her?
That's true.
True.
It's just impossible.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that. And it's like in my lifetime, I have led a lot of men that had probably been great. That's why I tell you, I don't really build you up for me because I'm sure we're not going to be together. Right. But I'm confident in myself to build you up for another, to make sure that you put a smile on her face because we all queens and we deserve it at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Factual. Absolutely.
That's just how I look at it.
What you going to say?
Okay. My comment is this. You said you'd rather deal with an ugly nigga. This is it got me thinking as you were talking later on. So it's basically to bring it broad. Why do you feel as though, as a queen, why do you feel as though you have to settle for an ugly nigga or a nigga
ugly nigga is, in my terminology of an ugly nigga is not that so attractive one. Not that man with all the attention. It's like, damn, she bad as hell. Why she with him? You automatically gonna ask that about my man.
Got you.
So it's not like, I'm not saying like, oh, he's ugly. Like, oh, that motherfucker could be fine as hell. But maybe he's just not, basically. He's not flashy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know he got money because he like his motherfucking Jeepers and his Payless sneakers.
He like,
you know, like I'm just jeans. Okay with all of that down to earth cool shit. And if you want to be raggedy, I'm gonna be raggedy with you.
Got you.
Some people gotta have that vision, like that look, that like particular, just like, you know, whole just picture perfect type of thing. Like I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the bad and the good, and I want to show it all.
Okay.
And I want a man that's like that. I want a man that's gonna be okay with all of this ratchet shit that I feel like doing when I feel like doing it. Like, don't tell me like, yo, you know, you was super ratchet last night, but I love your ratchet ass. Like, you know, and embrace every part of me. Don't just be like, oh, I got to be on my red bottoms every night. Like, oh, yeah, you know. And he's popping me because I'm not holding the napkin the right way. Or, like, some people really go through that shit.
Yeah, they really do.
I never want to deal with that. So when you say settle, no, I would never settle, because if that's the case, I would have been involved already. I would have been wiped up with a whole bunch of niggas that I should have settled with.
Got you.
I mean, I've been through a couple. It's not something to brag, but, you know, I just know I'm not dealing with you if it's not worth it. Yeah, I love to get to know people, and it's like, hey, you know, as a person, as the man that you are, the woman that I am, you know, she ain't for me. He ain't for me. Yeah. But, you know, the sex good, I'm going to just deal with it for right now. But when somebody else come up, it's just like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they calling you like, damn, you acting funny, bitch. I've been wanting to act funny. I just had to have you to vacant this spot. And that's like vice versa of a man and a woman.
That's a fact, though. Because it's like situations where, like, for me, I'm not even going to hold you. I just strung woman along because it was beneficial to me. And I know this girl is not for me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I keep it a buck. We not together. We never going to be together. I know it already. As a friend, I'm telling you this now. But you choose to stay, you're going to have to pay.
You got to pay in your own way.
What you mean you're going to have to pay? They're going to have to pay out.
All right, my favorite snack is M&M's. You come see me, you bring in M&M's just to spend time with me. Little shit like that. Or, oh, my bro need a ride. You got that? I bet. I'm hungry. Nigga. What's up?
But you sit here and say, oh, she's going to have to pay. But it's a lot of men out there that it's like, y'all dick don't have no value. If you
Clearly
sit there and think about it, no, but for real, like, because some niggas be like, yo, I'll pay for the pussy. You willing to pay me to fuck me, and you want to fuck me. I don't even want to fuck you. You want to fuck me, but you going to pay me $1,000 or $800.
See, I ain't doing all that.
So you come across a lot of niggas nowadays, they dick don't have no value. Like, it's just like, hair.
My presence is a present, and that's how I feel, and that's how I carry myself like a king. If I'm with you, that's Tom. That's
so you
time
never paid for no pussy?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not no 40 banger, nothing.
How about you, son?
I paid with time.
I never paid direct like her his.
Yeah.
40 or
but you did get a bitch a mile or something.
Yeah, I definitely bought the Henny. You feel me? Nah.
Yeah, shit like that.
I definitely bought the Henny.
Like you feel me?
Yeah. Like, but that's not shit. That shit I do on a daily basis.
I would have did that without you here.
So
type shit.
If I'm doing something out the ordinary, if I feel like I'm doing something out the ordinary, then that's paying. You feel me? But I don't. My shit got value. I don't give
this Henny,
well, you have a lot of men out here paying for it. So I feel like when you pay for it, your dick don't have no value.
You feel me?
You know, you don't. It don't have no value, and it's okay because they're fine with it. You know.
Hey, stay true to who you are. Like that's it. Like I'm not knocking nobody. That's just not me.
I just feel like if you coming to me and you talking about you want to fuck me,
and bitches got trash pussy too.
Yeah.
Niggas, they pussy don't hold no weight. Let's get into it and they mouth don't hold no weight because they be talking a lot of crazy shit. Hold on, we gonna get into it. Yeah, they be talking a lot crazy. You feel me?
Okay,
they be talking crazy, and they shit don't be nothing. You feel me?
But trust me, you probably knew that shit wasn't gonna be nothing.
I didn't know. That shit, I gave benefit of a doubt. I did it a second time. It still was nothing. You feel me? I try to give you a benefit of the doubt. You feel me? Like maybe.
But sometimes it don't be the pussy. It be you.
Nah, I ain't never.
Or it be her. No, sometimes it do because
it's the vibe.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it be the energy.
Tell me if it's me.
Yeah.
It be the energy. I'm telling you. You could have made her
There's
nervous. Maybe your dick was too big and she looked at it like, oh hell no, that ain't going to me. Or maybe she. didn't smell too good,
maybe
or
I'm just
maybe
mad.
she was
Why
like,
you
you know,
here?
medium rare, just came off her
But-
period, but like kind of
Well,
still
why you
on
here?
it.
Why you here? Why
So,
you here?
I mean, it could have been anything.
Why you here? If you come
Just to
Because
say
she
you
liked
did
you
it?
so much. She
No,
liked you so much.
don't
like
She's
me
trying
that
to
much.
figure it
No,
out.
Nah,
but
stay home with your
figure it out and
kids.
come to me when you really get right. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm
word.
not coming to you.
But you
like,
have some people that
on now.
is not
Like,
mentally
like a-
right or not really
'Cause
ready to deal
as
with
a
a person.
man, if I don't
Stop.
feel right, I'm not being around. Not a
Stop.
thing. Like I'm not about to be up under you. You providing for. Nah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like,
bro.
But
Nah.
sometimes y'all wake up and don't even remember how they was there in the morning, right?
Huh.
say what?
We don't remember how we would.
Wait,
How?
what?
I mean, sometimes you wake up and you be looking at this bitch like, how the fuck did she even? How she
I
end
never
up
really
here?
had that. I never really had that.
So-
I
I
never
never.
had.
I don't
like,
move
Oh, so
like
y'all
that.
never had that?
Nah,
Because
I
I'm just saying,
I don't
because
be
you
out here like that.
you said your body count was outrageous. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
damn,
I
I'm
got-
trying
no,
to
I
think,
got- I
like,
got
you
someone-
kind of sat down with all your bitches that you was fucking, or you just randomly kind of fuck some shit sometimes and
Yeah.
kind of like really don't even know what you fucked if you passed it sometimes.
No, I know what I fuck. You feel me?
No,
Now,
so you
right
never
now-
had no one night stands?
Yeah, but like I can't say I could keep the date like a name of every joint I fuck.
Exactly.
It's joints that I feel like I cared about. I just don't know. I can't remember. We had conversations like, oh, what was that bitch name? Oh,
And
yeah,
and then
such
and my
such.
man's
Like, yo,
remember,
I don't-
but I don't.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like,
I
and
done-
we had this
I done
conversation
ran
plenty of
through it.
times. Like, I'll be like,
feel
bro,
me?
remember John around this time, such and such, who I was dealing with? He like, oh, you mean, boom, and I'll be
Yeah,
like, yo,
a
how
nigga
you?
always know because he's out there promoting your dick.
But this is
Typical
my
nigga.
brother though, no, but he
It
was
don't
there
matter.
with that.
He just still knows in his heart, like, hey,
What?
such and such fuck such and such. Like, not, you know, he's
I don't
probably
speak
promoting it
I don't
internally,
speak
but
on other
Ooh,
niggas.
nah.
I don't tell other niggas
Nah.
who other niggas is fucking because I don't give a fuck about another nigga. I never speak on niggas' business. That's just me.
Some
I don't
people
even tell.
do.
I don't even tell my own niggas are all the bitches that I fuck. So what I
Exactly.
look
That's
like
a
going out
fact.
here talking about other niggas?
Well, I
don't
salute
never
you. I
talk about
love
another
that.
niggas. And any nigga that know me know we
Some
do
people
not get
do.
into that, nigga. I'm me. Like, you feel me? And niggas can't fuck with me. That's
and
why,
some
you
people
feel
make
me?
up
You not
stories
fucking my
about
bitches either.
people.
That's all
Some
I'm saying,
people
that
be
shit.
some people be coming crazy.
That's
You
weird.
know why? Because some people don't be having nothing to talk about and they want to just make a conversation.
That's a fact.
But I'm
For
saying,
real.
but how if you really want to engage into something with this person, how else you supposed to do it? You supposed to talk about something. You supposed
No,
to
but
break up something.
sometimes it's so corny
Niggas
because
conversations
it's
be
like
weak because motherfuckers don't have no personality. Niggas
yeah,
don't
because
have
it's
shit to
Exactly.
talk
but
about.
it's corny too because it's like, hey, this goes for men and women, but it's like sometimes it's like, hey, I know you like such and such, so I'm about to tell you every story I heard about her. I think that's
Weak.
corny.
And
as
I stay
fuck.
away from people like
Weak.
that. Once you start moving like
That's
that,
weak.
it's a wrap.
Yeah,
weak.
it's
I know
like
I can't because you
corny
gonna do
and
that.
Yo,
Because you
you
gonna
know,
do that to me.
It's corny, yeah, because it's been done to me. I know females done talked about me crazy. You feel me? Females bring me up. You feel me? I don't bring on God. God's my witness, bro. Like I done nailed crazy shit. You feel me? Shit that never leave me. You feel me? They'll tell me.
Like
yo,
some shit that
don't-
you'll see and you'll never, ever,
it's
ever,
shit-
ever,
you feel me?
ever notice
Nah,
it.
cause you feel me? Man, we already. It's not that she ugly. It's just me already got. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk about it for anyway. Like you feel me? I'm gonna hit that shit again, or that was a one piece. It's one and done. You feel me? But I know bitches sit around and talked about me because why? Because bitches have told me. Motherfuckers have told me. Bitches be quick to tell bitches who they fuck. Why you want to tell your friends that you feel me? I'm nailing you like this. Like why? Why do you feel like that is important?
Because we that.
Nah, cause I know why. Cause they don't be wanting their friends to nail me, and I still be nailing your friends.
Friends,
Because what you
exactly.
doing is advertising me, and once you
Yeah.
advertise me, them bitches start fantasizing. And once them bitches get to fantasizing, they jump in the DM. Once they jump in the DM, I'ma smoke them. That's just how
Smoke
I
'em.
go.
Like a Capone.
He gonna
you heard?
smoke
I'm
him with a little
different.
poke him, okay?
You feel me? Cause I'm different.
Pokemon.
Yo, real talk.
Light 'em up.
I feel like niggas cannot fuck with me. I don't give a fuck who they are out here. I get, like I said, I see niggas that do their thing is niggas that bitches be on the gram, they be loving. But them niggas can't fuck with me, dog.
Them niggas ain't you.
Them niggas ain't me because you
Okay.
know why? I talk that shit and I'm different. You feel me? My vibe is different. Every female I met told me my vibe different. You feel me? My vibe is different. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Factual.
you feel me? You see the way she looking at me right now? Because she know my vibe is different. And you know it.
His vibe is different,
It's
ladies.
too wicked. I'm sorry. I'm just me. I'm confident too. Like
Exactly.
you feel me?
As you
That's the
should,
best
bro.
thing you
As
can
you
wear
should
is
be.
confidence. Fuck all that shit you got. Best
Yeah,
thing
you
can
see
wear
when
is
he
confidence.
smile, he got the curve in his lips.
You see it? Like
Oh,
it's
shit.
Yo,
You
I'm
see-
a problem. Stop.
Oh, he got a little mole on his face. Oh, ladies, his eyebrows look permanently arched. Let me break it down for y'all. He
See,
got a
these
little
shits is
nice
really-
little. He got the black round nose, but a little point at the tip. Oh, he got the little.
You need to pay her for this. You need to pay her for this, boy. Yo, she
Provoke
could.
me.
I
Man,
mean, that blue is really bringing out his fucking skin tone.
it's over.
Yeah.
That's all you need is her next to
Let me
you.
get
She
comfortable,
will
man.
advertise the shit out you. You're a real queen.
Nah,
That's
yo,
what's
Oh, you been
up.
doing push-ups?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, you guess.
yo, get you one of those. That's what you need in your life, fellas.
niggas
That's what you
need.
need
One
in
of
your
those.
life.
One of those
Yes,
is
you
gonna
need
gas
one of
you.
that.
Niggas
Need a queen
I'm
like
gassing
that.
my man, even when he looking
but
fucked
you
up.
can't overdo the gas, cause you feel me. Don't get me wrong. I had some chicks that just showered
Took
me
it too
with the
far.
compliments. It's like,
Took
baby
it too
girl, I
far.
know I look good, but damn, you really wildin'. Like I don't really feel like that. You feel me?
Okay. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go to a break and we'll get on a different topic when we get back. It's like a little dig.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, that's up. We ain't doing that. Hey, y'all wildin'.
Henny hours.
It's Henny hours. We back.
We
We
back.
back in cups up. The fucks up. So, the last two little topics was nice. You feel me, Paul? You was up here talking your shit.
Like I always do. Okay.
Nah, you wasn't talking your shit because you feel me before a couple episodes back, niggas told me you need to start talking more. They said, EG. Last couple episodes, the last episode, I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas was
Going
probably
at
my
it.
favorite.
That was
like,
a real good.
That's
I
one of-
can't wait
that
to
was-
see that episode because that was a good episode.
That was one of my
Crazy.
favorites. I ain't even gonna hold you.
that was crazy. You feel me? People was telling me I talk too much. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, my man, you always talk too much, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You make the show.
He be in his bag.
I just be popping shit. You know me.
As
but,
you
know, I
should.
talk it. But we about to get into another topic. It's another topic that Abe came up with, so I'm gonna let him go into it.
Yeah, I'm about to flip the script real quick. Move on to a different type of time. So, if you had the opportunity, God bless you with a moment in your life to go back to your younger self and give yourself advice, what would it be?
I would save $27 a day so I could get about 10 grand a year. If I did that, I would be in a beautiful, 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 beautiful place in life. I mean, 10,000 like times about.
So when is
20
this?
Woo.
What would you go back? When will you go back? Like the time frame?
I probably would say my first job at 13.
Okay, cool. All right.
You know how much money I'll have? Damn.
Same shit. I feel you on that. So
Myself,
about you, bro?
I'll probably go back probably when I was 16 and told myself stay in school. For me, I dropped out of school at 16. But you live and you learn, you know.
Yes, you
I don't regret it. I don't want to sit up here and act like I regret
Exactly.
the shit. But you know, I wish I would have stayed in school. It's not that I lack intelligence or anything, because a lot of shit that I know I had to teach myself. And you feel me? I didn't like reading, but I read things, you know what I mean, dictionaries and shit like that. When I heard other people speak words, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You feel me? I don't want to be left out of conversation because I can't relate on what the fuck is going on. So I'm reading
Exactly.
shit. You feel me? Educating myself. I had to. But not only that, it's just you know, growing up, I seen my cousins and my brothers and them, they going to prom and all these trips and shit. It's like I never get to experience that. And now something that I wanted to, but you know, I made the decision to leave school at 16 years old. And, you know, that's one thing that I definitely tell myself. I mean, one thing that I definitely learned things though. Excuse me. It's like, yo, one thing I've definitely learned that's crazy is like, don't let a motherfucker like tell you, oh, you gotta have a certain type of degree and diploma to do shit. Now let me explain to you why. Because I was, like I said, I dropped out of school at 16. I had 2 jobs at 18 with no diploma, no nothing. You feel me? Now this is how I figured the shit out. Like, these motherfuckers don't be really going back. When they ask you on them applications, do you got a high school diploma, yes or no? You put yes and just try your luck. You feel me? I had 2 jobs. One I worked at UPS, one I worked at the post office. I worked at the post office when I was 17 years old, you remember? You feel me? I'm like, how the fuck I had 2 jobs with no nothing? Like, this shit blowing my mind, you feel me? And it's just like, whatever. You feel me?
They don't
like,
tell you to bring your diploma
they don't
in
tell you
anyway.
to bring
So,
your shit. And they don't do check. They not calling the school. See, yo, did they graduate? You feel me? They ain't
my
doing no
schools
shit
don't
like
even
that.
exist no more.
You feel me? But
honestly.
yeah, it's like, yo, man, I know, like, I hurt a lot of people, like, as far as my family, because my family, they big on that. You feel me?
Yeah, we
Completing
are.
school and stuff like that.
that's a
So
fact.
it's like, I've seen shit. You feel me? I watch certain people tell my mother, and I'm like, I don't want nothing to deal with him because, you feel me? And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm fine with that. You feel me? I made my honestly, I turned out way better than what anybody
Expected.
Yeah, you feel me?
You still
I'm
here. That's
still
a blessing.
alive. I'm not in
Exactly.
jail. You feel me? I work. You feel me? A
And you're
good
not a
job at
grease
that. You
ball.
feel me?
You're not a
Exactly.
grease ball.
I'm not. You feel me? I got a beautiful
I
child.
like
You
that
feel me? That I
about you.
take care of. You feel me? I'm a great father. You feel me? Like it's certain things that I really. I mean, I'm proud of myself. When I look back, it's like, yo, shit could have went crazy. It's not too many people that go that route and that come out
Exactly.
good. You feel me? Niggas really be tapped. I mean, we was tapped in with the streets. Don't get me wrong. You feel me? We was going down that road, but I had to find something. I think like what turned it around was my daughter. You feel me? My daughter turned everything around. Did a whole 360. Once my daughter, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm really not about to be selling drugs like that. None of that. Like I put all that shit down. I'm not about to be tapped in with the streets. Even though I did with dad back in the streets, but you feel me? For the most part, like, bro, we ain't going back to that, bro. It's so much shit out here for us to do and get into and legal ways to make money and keep going. Like I always say, my daughter's not gonna grow up without a father dead or alive.
Yeah.
And I gotta make sure that shit doesn't happen. You feel me? So
Facts.
just keep myself away from the nut shit and nut ass niggas and nut ass bitches. Like, you feel me? But I mean, yeah, to go back on it, if I had to give myself some advice, I'd tell myself stay in school. That'd probably be the only thing. I think if I would have stayed in school, did college, I mean, something. I don't know if I would have been right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least I got to have that experience. I do want the experience. I don't know what would have came out of that shit though.
Exactly.
I see so
I
many
feel you.
people go to school,
Yeah,
go
but,
to college.
but let me tell you something right now, and it's never too late.
Yeah, it's never too late. I mean, I thought about going back to school, but you know, I actually went to Essex County Community College after a while and shit too. But
Sure, even
mean,
if you go when you like 80.
Yeah,
I
'cause
know
I
a
seen
lady, I
motherfuckers
think
in
graduated at 85
yeah,
recently.
it's never too late. As
Nah.
long as you're
So it's
alive,
never too late.
as long as you're alive, it's never too late to do anything, and that's what
True.
people fail to realize. People get so caught up in age and figure, oh, I'm such and such. I should have did this when I was in 20s. Or I should have did this when I was in teens. Why I be here right now?
do it
Listen,
when you do it.
You alive, bro. It's
Especially
nothing
marriage
that you
and shit
can't
like
do.
that.
You alive and breathing. It's nothing
Exactly.
that you cannot fucking do. Don't let
Yeah.
nobody tell you can't. Don't look at the next person because they fucking 35 and you 32 and they here and you here. You don't know what's gonna happen
Everybody
tomorrow.
got their own
You don't know what's
time.
gonna happen next month.
Everybody
You don't know what's
timeline
gonna
is different.
you feel me?
Everybody got their own time to
You
shine.
never look at another motherfucker and determine your shit. Like that's never the way it works. Like you feel me? I've seen so much shit between you, between job, between like mad motherfuckers. It's like yo, bro, I can really do something, bro. Like you feel me? I just gotta figure out what the fuck it is. You feel me?
Is
What is-
what my shit
And
is.
sometimes they
what my
have to
shit is.
figure. Sometimes you have to figure it out. Some people know exactly what it is, and some people it takes time for them to figure it out.
They gotta
and there's
build the
nothing wrong with
confidence
that.
to make that
That's
leap.
why it's important to have the right people around you because when you believe in yourself, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Like nobody can. You can't be. You just can't be
A
around.
lot of people don't believe in themselves.
Yeah, a lot of people don't believe in themselves.
Yeah.
And then if they don't believe in themselves, they damn sure don't believe in you. They
Yeah,
you know, they pulling you down all types of ways. Like
Yeah. You gotta believe in yourself for somebody else to believe in you. That's the thing.
And that's
like,
and that goes to my answer for myself. Like in any form of my life, no matter if it was yesterday, the advice I give myself is love yourself before everybody else. Like I love my family and all, but there's situations where I put their needs before my own.
before your own.
And,
we all have that. We all do.
and
Yeah,
that
definitely do.
that trickle effect is crazy. Like the smallest little decision can define the rest of somebody's life if your mind state isn't strong enough to adhere to what's going on at that moment.
Absolutely.
True.
So, like, but in all reality, that'd be it. But I really wouldn't go back because I say there was a moment. I thought about this earlier. It was a moment I'd be like, all right, cool. Instead of staying in Jersey to go to school, you got accepted to every college you ever applied to. Go to Morehouse. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't even be here. Because at that time, we was dealing in the streets crazy. I never really like got into the whole like popping pills and sipping syrup. I tried the shit, but that ain't for me. Being in school, me being and want to make something out of myself so my family can be proud. Like, oh yeah, A graduated from Morehouse. That shit probably would have had me on some other shit, I probably would have OD'd down there. Like, so it's like there's things in my life that I wish I could change, but then when I really sit down as a man and think about it, I'm stronger for it, so I'm not changing it.
Because I feel, not to cut you off, but I feel like it's like you with the school thing, and some decisions we make, like you said, we do it to make other people happy, which we shouldn't. So it's like, I don't know if you with the school thing, you would probably want the school to make yourself happy, but clearly you didn't go because that's not what you want to do. And I didn't continue school because that's not what I wanted to do. You feel me? And I know, like I said, I heard my family members. Yeah, I heard my
you got
family
to do
members.
what you want to do.
That's an emotional discomfort. You could get over that if you choose to. You got to choose the power.
You got to allow yourself,
Exactly.
A lot of people got to understand that your mistakes and your failing and all of that shit
that's a
make
lesson
you who
learned.
you are.
That's a
yes,
lesson
like,
to be learned
some
from.
Things that come in your life, it's a lesson or a blessing. Sometimes it's
Special.
both.
And sometimes it's
most
seasonal.
of the time it's both. Sometimes it's just for the season. Like, so it's how I look at things. If you don't look at it from a 360, you'll never understand. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, why you so calm? Like, why you so calm? I done already, like, show my ass. So it's just like, I got to take it in and deal with it and just chill. So it's like a lot of people won't understand me, but I understand myself, and I feel like that's the only fucking thing that matters. When you decide you want to... I had a lot of people that fucked me over, and they came back and they said, I apologize. You're rare. You're unique, and I apologize. I should have treated you better. And it's okay. Yeah. Because I already knew that. Yeah. Thanks for telling me. The fuck, like.
And there's a lot of people that don't get that, like, at all. Like, at all. Like, and then that's what they be wanting, but because they just stopped their life because of something that happened to them as far as, like, relationship shit. A dude can stop his life because somebody left him. He wanted this woman in his life the rest of his life. She's not here, so now he won't move on. Yeah. And the same thing for plenty of women. We see battered women all over the place, and it's sad. But at the same time, it's some emotional and mental things that's going on that before that man got there and he filled the void. Now that he's gone, she don't know where to build from.
She don't know what to do.
Her foundation
isn't there. That's why it's important to know your independence. It's important to be strong, and that's why I say, like, a lot of people, they build you without knowing. The better way to say it, they build you, but they don't build you strong enough to still hold the fort down when they leave. Some people just build you so when they leave you can crumble.
That's a fact.
And that's just the fucked up part about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say it's important for me as the woman that I am. I want love. I want marriage. I want the long, consistent thing. So I don't give a fuck. If I'm fucking with you, I'm going to do something good in you because you're going to remember me, and you also going to pass it on to the next woman. I might not be the one you make happy. I might not be the one that you marry, but I'll be happy as hell when I see you, or I come down to Graham, I'm like, damn, look at him. Word. Like, yeah, I might say that could have been me. Yeah. But I'm happy as fuck that he really found himself and he grew, and he could really even just say, like, yeah, I found love and I did it. You know, like, sometimes some people got to be okay with not being the one. Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, they don't.
And I like what you said about the building situation, how people build you up and some people they crumble afterwards. And my opinion, I feel like because, and this is a big thing, I feel like people don't get it, is because of understanding. So it's just like building anything, building a building or a room or something like that. Let's
without
just say
foundation is nothing.
You feel me? It's just building something. All right, I could watch you really just build something and have my own perception of how to build. You feel me? But I really don't understand. Instead of getting that understanding, people just go. You feel me? Like, yo, you have to understand. Like, understanding is like the big thing besides communication. That's what makes, like, that's like a form of like miscommunication because people don't even take time to try to understand because people are so stuck in their ways. You feel me?
And understanding comes with pride.
Absolutely,
people got the pride. They scared to ask you. Like, can you show me the way? Yeah. Or can you?
Absolutely.
Know?
But not only that, it's just like when. Like I said, so people just be stuck in their ways because, certain people have grown up differently, they have different morals, religion, stuff like that. That doesn't mean that you can't try to understand where another person is coming from. Exactly. And this is what understanding, understanding is balance. Because if you don't have understanding, there's no balance. It's like a seesaw. Exactly. So it's going to be like this until y'all come to an understanding and it's like, say we deal with each other. It's a disagreement. Now we're going back and forth. Me, I'm not the type of person to argue. Let's talk about it. Try to understand where I'm coming from. I can't make you understand. I can't make you do anything. Exactly. But all I'm asking you is to try to understand where I'm coming from. Now I'm gonna let you explain yourself, and then I'll try to understand where you coming from. Now, we see, all right, listen, she's saying this because she did this because she felt like this, or he did. Let's try to make a solution, have some type of balance to where we can understand each other. Like, yo, bro, I understand why you said what you said, and I understand you did what you did. What we do from here?
Yes.
You feel me? What we do from here? I feel like it just gotta be some type of understanding in everything that you do, because without it, you're not going to, just like you working at a job. If you don't understand how to do that job,
It's always going to be a complication.
what the fuck is going to happen?
Yeah.
You just
It's
shit
gonna
going
be
to be all
complicated.
over the fucking place. If you don't understand how to do this in school, if you ain't understand how to do this math problem, what was
You're
going to
not
happen?
passing.
You're not passing this shit. You're not going to get past this shit if you don't have some type of understanding. It's
Factual.
like, but like I said, it's not, it sounds easy, but
it really
I
isn't.
know it's not,
It's
because
difficult
I've been
for a lot
on
of
that.
people,
I've
yeah.
been,
It's not difficult because some people are just not gonna
Yeah.
ask,
Yeah.
or they, like you said, they stuck in their way and they like, well, I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
And
They
that's
don't
what
give a
ma-
fuck
and
about
because-
if they wrong. They don't
Yeah.
care. They
Yeah.
don't never want to be wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
so that's why I said if you don't look at it from a 360, you just gonna be a
And it's
fuck,
difficult for
you're
some
gonna be in
people
a
to do
fucked
that.
up
Yeah,
situation.
that's a fact. though.
And that's what, like, communication.
It
When
should-
people say communication is key, it is. And it's not
It
only
is.
just, oh, let's talk. It's how you talk to people and the way you say certain things. It's
And then-
like the way you say your tone, the words that you use. That's the communication
Because
part of it.
communication leads to understanding each
Yeah,
other.
Yeah.
exactly. So it's just like, you know what I mean? It's certain people that's not willing to understand, bro. And it's like,
Some
like she
people not
said,
even
like
willing to
nobody wants to
communicate,
feel wants to
honestly.
feel wrong. But
Exactly.
see, when motherfuckers go at it, they have disagreements. The first thing they do is, like I said, certain shit that you say that will make a person feel like they have to defend themselves. So it's
Exactly.
basically like, if we're talking, we having an argument, and I say, yeah, but that but makes you feel like, all right, yeah, but you're wrong. Now let me
Exactly.
tell you
And it
how it
snaps
is or
just that
what's right.
quick.
Like,
Word.
it's
Mhm.
not
Exactly.
that. I mean, we don't automatically think, but that's the way it hits. You feel me?
It
But
hit different.
sometimes,
It hit
sometimes
different.
no one is wrong.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're entitled to our opinion.
Absolutely.
So
That's
it's
a
like,
fact.
you know, you got to really sit
That's
back
it.
and you got to
Yeah.
look at it. And it's
Perspective
like,
is everything.
you know, I understand why you said that, but I feel like it should be this way.
Yeah.
You know, so when you could really understand that, then you'll be like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. If you like it red, then get red. You know,
Yeah.
because I like it green.
Yeah.
You know, so some people are like that.
And like people that are like I've talked to, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, you
was
gotta
there?
make sure you're right. You gotta make sure
What
you're
was
right.
there?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a fan. Let me get it.
No, wait. Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I did.
You
be
touching his
beating
meat.
off.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
So
yo.
your pictures if I am.
Hey, yo, bro. Ain't no skincare show. What the fuck, man? You right.
He's Dr. Pimple. Look,
Made
you got it
Nah,
all?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's you know, he knows I'm a queen, so he just wanna, you know,
Yeah, she
You want
should.
what? Fuck.
super. No, he
Wait
wanna
a
be.
Nigga,
He
like,
wanna be super
nigga.
kingness around.
I
me.
know this nigga. He's a creep. What are you talking
But at the
about?
same, nah,
I mean,
that
I
wasn't
know
no creep
he's a
shit.
creep
That-
too. I mean, I know he's a creep too.
All right,
you
since
know?
you know the vibes, then I
But
ain't gotta
alright,
say
but
too
no,
much.
but nah though.
I mean, cause I'm not blind. I know you are like a charmer.
True.
You can really just like,
Yeah,
if I was
I am.
kind of
Freak
weak, I'd be
up.
like, damn, you know, you'll get my
That's
pussy
a
wet, and
fact.
I want to take off my pants
That's a
because you
fact,
just
though.
did that.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, not that
I
part.
know this nigga.
That's different.
So what you was saying?
But not. Let me say something real quick though. Like this, that's real shit. You
I'm
broke me
just
down like a
saying.
motherfucker. I like that though.
I'm already hip to this shit. Like,
That's
let me tell you
clean.
something. I'm
That's
from
what's up.
Chadwick. I'm from Chadwick Avenue.
Hey, big up
I-
Chadwick.
They call me.
Smell
They call
good,
me
that's what's
queen.
up.
They call me queen of Chadwick. Like
Chadwick?
I was on Chadwick. Like I was on Chadwick. So I was
Big
around
wick
nothing
here.
but niggas. I was around the
Get that wick
oldest
check here.
niggas
Chadwick, man.
to the youngest niggas. So I'm hip to it.
Nah, I feel you.
I
That's
only
what's up.
act stupid if I want to.
Hey, act stupid. I
Period.
like shit like
Yo,
that.
no,
No, I'm
sometimes.
just saying, like, regardless around a nigga, because I already know you.
I ain't, yo, bro. Shout out to Chadwick. I ain't got nothing to say about
Chadwick,
somebody.
505 Bank Mob.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I went to Chadwick, my bro, man. We went up in there. It was 50 niggas in the hallway smoking weed. I'm like, oh, cuz we gotta get out of here. It's only us two. It's 50 niggas. We get on the
Gang
elevator.
out.
We get on the elevator. It's niggas coming off the motherfucker. Every stop is niggas in the hallway. We like, what the fuck? It's two of us. Nigga trying to go whoop Jones. I'm good. Hurry up, bro. So we can get the
Get him
fuck
out of here. Get
so
him out
we
of
can
here.
get
I
the
hope that puss good.
You heard?
We gotta get out of here.
The John wanted me so bad too.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. The
She-
post that was coming around, you got a picture of like the spies or something, be like, yo, you going there for?
Yeah, hell no. We not.
I ain't
Nobody
gonna
in
hold
that
you.
pussy would.
I'll make that journey. I ain't gonna stunt.
Yeah.
we
Like,
feel
fuck
me?
it, yo, I'm on the 65th
We
floor. Be
in
like, I'm
there.
coming,
Man,
bitch.
We in
I
the
used
spot.
to-
We in the spot that John wanted me to whoop her so bad. I'm like, nah, I'm good,
Nigga, I used
sweetheart.
to-
You feel me? I'll wait till I get home and just whack my mans. I'm thinking about how to get out of here.
I'm
There's
not
100
doing
niggas
that.
in the hallway
I feel
from
you.
the 5th to the fucking 1st. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Man.
my man's nailing, so we good. You feel me? We only got
Factual.
one of them things. With,
Nigga,
bro, we gotta get out of here. It's a
I'm
whole
getting
mission.
to it. I'm getting to the
Nah,
puss,
I'm
boy.
good. Ain't no
What,
shit.
16 catching? What is
Bro,
that?
you
I'm going
and
to
your
Bethlehem, PA.
Then you and your man's whooping shit. Somebody kick right in the door. Boom,
Let me
y'all
see, you
and
got
y'all
me
knee
thinking
deep
about
in
my face
shit.
now.
Y'all knee deep in
All right,
shit.
now I'm trying to bring it full circle and shit. The fuck?
Yo, she a clown, yo.
Yo, for
She a
real.
real clown, yo.
So, like, I was drunk as hell last night, and I said something I just started pondering on as y'all were talking and shit. It's basically like everybody has to find their foundation. For certain people, it might be a child. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I think mine was, man.
Like
Yeah,
in
wow.
relationships, like even as us as bros, like our foundations is the past, like things that we could always fall back on and laugh about, whatever, just to communicate. Because building anything, it has to have a foundation. Even
Absolutely.
if like we can stop production right now, come back to it 10, 20 years later, the foundation's still there. We could rebuild off of that. Because the understanding and everything that
Absolutely.
went into that foundation is everything.
Absolutely.
All right, we could stop halfway. It crumbles, but that foundation's still there. And we can go back into it.
Absolutely.
Like,
True.
so it's like once that communication, the understanding, the willingness to actually listen, because certain people hearing something that's coming out of somebody's mouth and they're not really feeling it. Just because, okay, I'm going to let you talk, but at the same time, you starting to hear something like, oh, this ain't what I'm here for.
Yes.
Keep quiet and actually pay attention and listen, because people be hurting out here and they be wanting to express shit,
Yes.
but they feel as though they can't get their voice is quiet. They feel like they're mute.
True.
Like, things are going on out here. Like, that's like us as people that have children. I'm unfortunate right now to have a child. Or
I have a
whatever the
child.
case is.
I have a child myself.
So it's like, imagine somebody you dealing with tell you not to listen to what the hell your child just said after they just came from school and you don't know what the fuck wrong with them.
You got some
got
sick
me.
ass.
Nah.
You got some
dumb as
sick ass
hell.
parents that won't believe their child.
Exactly. You have to
Period.
listen. It
Some
doesn't
people not prepared to be a parent.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
all
already
parents
know
are
that.
not. Yeah, I always say that, not to cut you off, but it's like
All
everyone's
adults are
fit
not
to be
parents.
yeah,
Period.
All yeah.
Just because
it's a difference.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like, I was more of a parent than a lot of adults. I had my daughter at 13.
I feel. Oh, wow.
So my daughter's 18 and I'm 32. Me and my daughter is amazing. Our bond is amazing. I know to listen to her. I know to talk to her. I know to spend quality time with her. A lot of people are allowing their kids to fall victim to society, and they already been there before. So
Yeah.
one thing I'm not gonna allow is for my daughter to fall in the same footsteps. And trust me, some people say, oh, you can't control. Yes, the fuck you can.
Yes, you can.
You're not gonna sit there and tell me, because some nowadays you got parents that's just so in tune with social media and the next dick that they gonna jump on that they don't even know if their daughter out there fucking or sucking or whatever. And sometimes some parents know, but they just put a blind eye to it until something tragic happen. Some things you have to bring up, and I don't give a fuck how difficult it is.
Factual.
When you're a parent, you got to know how to deal with it, and a lot of people don't know how to.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause you got parents out here that go on a different level. Like, all right, cool. You said your daughter was 18, correct?
My daughter's 18, yes.
All right, cool. You got other parents where, oh, back in our day when we was working at 12 and 13, 14 through the school system and all that. I forgot what it was called, but
Summer job.
You paying some
Yeah,
you paying some
basically.
bills like
Yeah.
off rip, like not saving for college. You're not doing none of that because she living off welfare. She getting everything. Like, yeah, Speedy.
Speedy.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
Speedy,
Word.
yeah.
There you go,
Speedy.
drop.
Speedy.
But you got other parents that look at life differently because, oh yeah, I used to sleep in hallways. I used to do this, but I'm here now, and you got to contribute. Period. But it's like it's on some shit where it's like, can you raise me? But you want me to, all right, cool. I got responsibility. I understand what that is, but you're taking my childhood away from me at the end of the day.
Yeah,
some
see,
ways.
I completely understand you. Like a lot of people ask me why you didn't have another child, because I feel like I have to be financially stable. Me having another child is putting the pressure on my daughter, because now I'm gonna sit there and say, I have to work this 9 to this 16-hour job, Jada. You have to mind this baby that I just had. That's so unfair. Some people don't think of it, because that brings us back to the topic of last week. They not chasing a man, they chasing the system. So she gonna sit there and she gonna have about 6 to 8 kids just because she know her welfare check gonna be bigger and her income tax return gonna be bigger.
And then each child is raising the next
people
one.
like that. Yes. So then you sit there and you let's bring it back to myself. I had a baby at 13 not just because. I was raising my motherfucking self.
Exactly.
So I'm 13, my baby father 14, and we in that bitch playing house, taking care of my little brothers and sisters, and I got pregnant.
And you actually made a family. For real.
So it's like you gotta sit there and understand it's particular things that they do need. Don't sit there and be like, oh, you a baller, you got all this money. Here, baby, go to the mall. No, take her. Walk in every store with her, have her try that shit on, spin around in circles, and let her know that shit look pretty on her. Right. That shit matters. Exactly. Some people don't look at it like that. They just be like, oh, I gave my baby $500 today. She's splurging. Man, she's sucking dick. Trying to get another $500 with your $500.
And some people not thinking about that. She's spending your bread on a young nigga.
Yeah, so on a young nigga. Or you got her head so blown up that she's just untouchable. Like, she's not doing nothing. Food court, baby. And you got some women that so spoil you that they pussy don't have value because they already got it all.
But you know what though? A lot of these situations, the mental is the biggest thing.
And that's what's taking it. That's the reflective part about it.
The financial. Yeah, I get it. But the mental part of it is the biggest thing. Yeah, exactly. If your mental is fucked, that child is fucked.
Exactly.
That child is fucked from the gate.
That's why I started that, because
I don't give a fuck. Niggas got so much money. Mental is through.
Money getting made every day.
But sometimes
that shit don't mean anything.
But sometimes your parents could be fucked up and you could turn out fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
So that shit don't apply to everybody.
Because your guidance went somewhere else.
Yeah, because you got some kids that look at it and they gonna say, let me tell you something. When you have a child, you are automatically their role model. Anything you do, say, how you act, all of that, they pick all that shit up. Now you got some kids that always gonna have their own mind. So they looking. You looking at your mother or your father, and if they fucking discuss you, you gonna be like, I would never be like them.
That was me.
Then you got some kids like, what? My motherfucking father is a fucking G. I'm gonna be a killer just like him. So you got some people that just follow these traits because they feel like it's cool, and then you got some people that just know they gonna be better because they can never be beneath like their parents how they see them.
But it's up to the parent though, bro. Like, because like I said, you like me. I don't want to hide anything from my child, but I'm not gonna tell my child the full extent, like the person that I was. You feel me? Like, I'll let you know certain things. I gotta wait till you become of age, and I feel like I can tell you these things that you have your own mind to say. I'm not about to get into this shit. I don't want you to look at me as, oh, well, he thought this was cool or he did this. I can do this shit. Like, no, I want to be able to tell my children if I, like, you feel me, if I have however many children that I have, they have to be a certain age to where I can tell them, like, listen, I was really out here doing this type of shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I've seen my father, you feel me, growing up, factual. You feel me, in and out of jail or in the streets doing wicked shit, you feel me? In my head, I never really thought about it, but I never really thought this was a bad thing. With the shit that I was doing, it really be up to the parents, bro. I'm telling you, because I see certain shit. Everybody's not fit. You feel me? Like, a lot of shit not cool. Certain shit that you do, you don't have to bring it around your child. Factual. You don't. True. Like, I smoke and I drink, but I never smoke and drink around my child ever.
Not nigga, I could FaceTime.
I was about to say, not even on FaceTime. I'll be with niggas. Nigga,
give me that.
Put cup over there, nigga. Go smoke over there. I don't want to see my daughter. No smoke. Don't pass me nothing. My daughter. I don't even want my daughter to know that. It's not that I'm hiding it from her, but she.
It's just no need for her to see that.
She's only about to be
age.
6. Exactly. Yeah. Certain people just really don't give a fuck. Like, I see certain shit. Like, I'm not, like I said, I try not to judge.
They be 2 or 3 and they smoking around.
I try not to judge. I really try not to judge, but some people really, I don't like to judge people parenting because that's really a touchy thing. But I see people doing certain shit that it's wicked. It's like, yo, y'all got these kids in the car. These motherfuckers sitting in the front seat. He's 2. Or these niggas ain't got no seatbelt on in these back seat. Why ain't in no fucking no seat or nothing strapped in? Like, and they posting it and they driving. They children in the middle of the seat, like that shit type of shit bothers me. And it's like, yo, bro, God forbid happen to these children, bro. I'm not gonna feel for you for real. I'm gonna feel for that child. Like,
exactly.
I got a child of my own, dog. Like, y'all
but then
niggas
you also
really
gotta
don't be
sit back
fit.
and you gotta think about it, you know. Even like I feel like I'm blessed because I was just smart having my daughter at that age. You got some people that are just children. Yeah. They are babies and they don't know. So they feel like, yo, if I teach my daughter how to twerk, she gonna be famous.
Like that's
or
facts.
You know, and it's just that some people, they don't know. So you gotta sit back and you gotta think about it. That's just like when my daughter was going to school, and even with me young, I say, Jada, if you want to be a friend, and my daughter always had this theory, oh, I don't have friends, I have associates. And when I was her age, I used to always be like, damn, you know, I wish I used to think that. But you got to sit there and you got to think about it. Like, you can't sit there and hike on those kids. You don't know. She might stink because she never was taught how to wash up. Yeah. So you sit there and you're going to drop jewels on them. Yeah. You're not going to talk about them. You're not going to hike on them. So it's like, at the end of the day, my daughter's respected for the love she gives. Yeah. You know, regardless of the situation. And some people, oh, why you hang with that person? Because one thing about me, I see the good in you before I see the bad. And I feel like everybody could overcome some shit. Yeah. You got some people that's gonna go go on a whole killing spree, but you don't know why they went on that killing spree. Right. You can't sit there and be like, oh, they just some fucked up people. You don't know their story.
Mental health.
You sit there and you got social media now, so you could kind of really see the backgrounds of a lot of people that just, you was like, damn, they was fucked up people. You know, just like I came across the Ted Bundy situation where he raped all of the people. Now it's some shit supposed to be dropping on NBC, I think, and they asking, why did he spare you and your daughter? Why did he spare his girlfriend and her daughter? That wasn't even his daughter, but he raped 1,000 fucking bitches. He tortured them, he killed them. But at the end of the day, why did he spare them? And that's something that nobody would ever know.
No, yeah.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, it's like, oh, he's a fucked up person, but that woman felt in her heart, he loved her and her daughter.
Because he did.
So everybody upset with her because she don't feel like he fucked up. Yeah, he did some fucked up things. Right. Yeah. But he treated them like a fucking queen and a princess.
That's right. Just like fucking, what is that? Criminal Minds. Like, you got situations where
some people just lose it and because they don't talk. They don't let it out. They build up so much anger. Health. So when you piss them off that one time, you just might die. She gonna slit your throat.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here though.
All right. So before we wrap it up, one thing I want to do, I just want each of us to go around. We're gonna start with you. You're gonna go back to me.
It sounded like you said, I just want to eat your butt. I was like,
what? Hey, yo, get her out of here.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, yo,
go ahead.
But all right, we're gonna go around.
She said this
really
to the
quickly
right
and
one.
briefly. We all just send a positive message out there. Somebody's been a lot of shit going on the past few weeks, and it's gonna be some people that need to hear something. So if you can give a positive message to someone, anyone, just give a positive message. We're gonna go around. We're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, we're gonna start with you. We're gonna come around.
Oh, always gotta start with me.
Absolutely.
Ladies first.
All right, so I'm coming positive. That was kind of negative of me, but I would like to say, keep your head up, eyes open. Don't never ever feel like you can never get back up once you fail. You got to be able to take risk, and you got to really just keep your eye on the prize, because you can always rise.
Like that.
Maya Angelou.
Right.
Respectfully, I actually remembered that.
Black History Month.
Factual. Private school year. But for me, it's just basically back to what my topic was. Like, you have to love yourself. Like, all the negative things that go on in life, like whatever downfalls you have, piggybacking off of her, like you just gotta keep moving forward, because a live shark don't swim backwards. They gotta keep pushing. Once a shark stop moving, they die. And if you really out here, whatever you doing, be a shark. Just keep moving. And that's what it is. Mentally, if you feel as though you need to get help, then do that.
Go get that help.
Like with anything, like it could be one of your day ones, female or male. Like, if you going through something in your life, talk to somebody. Whether you not, there's gonna be, man, let me just say it. Even you doing whatever, like you could be transitioning, you could be doing that gender change stuff. Like, it's whatever. Like, we got a lot of people going through some things that I would never understand, but at the same time, I love you and I appreciate you for doing your thing. Like, do it. Like, do whatever you want to do in life. Like, do it. Like, just get it done. Like, just get it done. No excuses. All 2020. You're
Facts.
Ultimately, man, just be you. That's the biggest thing you could ever do. That's the best thing you could ever do. Is just be you and love yourself. Like they said, love yourself, man. Don't ever feel like this is the end, man. Like I said recently, I lost my cousin. He killed himself. God rest his soul. And
God rest his soul.
listen, man, to everybody who's going through things, man, don't ever feel like you don't have nobody to talk to. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling my people that's gonna watch this. Everybody this, man. Listen, bro. Everybody, y'all always can talk to me. Don't ever feel like you don't have nobody to talk to. That's a real serious thing, man. Like I said, God rest my cousin's soul. We gonna wrap it up with that. But follow us, the Henny Hours, man. I am the host, The Real Sunny. You can follow me at The Real Sunny, DHA Real Sunny, aka Henny Blanco. And man, we got Post City, at Post City, at _city, and Sohandsome Abe at Sohandsome Abe.
no scores.
All right, it's Henny Hours.
Henny Hours.
Bah!